championship, where the audience is non-existent and the hosts are inconsistent. My name is Kasey Kennedy, and normally my co-host would be Austin Johnson. However, today we have a very special guest.
Well, my name is Angel Sanchez. Austin couldn't make it. He was kind of busy. He's got clan rallies to go to, and crosses to burn, and swastikas to paint.
Yeah,
all that stuff. So he couldn't make it. So I'm here. My name is Angel. I'm here. Welcome to the show.
So Austin was sick tonight. The thing is, I'm actually also sick. I'm sick of having to do literally every single thing for this show. So, I would really like to have a co-host who actually helps out a little bit, so Angel, this might be a permanent position.
No, it will not be. The last time a white guy tricked me to do some work I'm not getting paid for.
Kasey, actually Austin did do one thing for this show. He sent me a photo.
Oh, good. That was nice of him.
Yeah.
What? Wait a second. Those are my parents.
He just told me to put that out there and said you'd enjoy it, so.
Motherfucker.
First he tries to steal an election, then he steals your parents? God damn.
Okay, so has anybody not been to this show before? Actually, has anybody not been to the Push Comedy Theater before? First time at the Push Comedy Theater? Yeah? Okay, cool. So this show's a lot different than the other shows we do here. Most of what we do here is improv, sketch comedy, we do some stand-up. This is the only roast style show we have. It's actually the only show that I know of like this in the 757. So this is actually a teaching theater. So they teach how to do improv. You can take classes. You can go to pushcomedytheater.com. Everybody you'll see on stage is a student of the Push Comedy Theater. So it's a really, really fun time. It's a good experience. You meet a lot of new people. You gotta get out of your comfort zone a little bit. So if you're thinking about doing improv, check it out. This show, nothing like that, right?
Not at all.
So basically, what's gonna happen is we're gonna bring two people up on stage, and they're gonna be mean as shit to each other. We're gonna be mean as shit to them, and then we're gonna give one of them $20.
Yeah. For emotional damages.
Exactly. And then in the second half, it's going to be really weird because for the first time ever, I will actually be competing in this show. So normally this show is co-hosted by myself and Austin, who was just on the screen with my parents. This month, it's going to be neither one of us in the second half. It's going to be Angel with another surprise special guest host. So it's a big surprise. I did tag him on Facebook, so if you check that, it's not a surprise. But anyways, so the way this show's going to work is we're going to have 3 rounds. They're basically going to joke the shit out of each other as much as they can in 60 seconds, then 30 seconds, then the last round they get 1 joke. Thank you for backing me up, Angel. I really appreciate it.
Well, I mean, you were copying what black dudes do, so I figured I'd do it too. Jesus. I'm sorry. I'm in that mind frame.
Okay, so Angel started making fun of me, so this is a really good opportunity for us to show you how the format works. So normally at the start of each of this show, Austin and I kind of roast each other for a minute. However, Austin just got sick today, and I didn't have a chance to write new jokes for Angel. So do you guys mind if I just do my jokes I had about Austin for Angel? Yeah. Cool? Okay. I think it'll work just fine.
Okay, yeah.
It shouldn't be an issue. I'll just put your name in where Austin's name was?
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
That works.
Angel is so white, he thinks Snoop Dogg is a character from the Peanuts.
That's good. That's good.
Angel is so white, he saw The Notebook in theaters twice. Angel's favorite family recipe is for mayonnaise. Angel is so white that when he has an issue, he feels comfortable calling the police for help. I don't even notice the difference.
It's seamless.
Yeah.
Works perfectly. I got a couple that, he let me know about this about 3 o'clock, So, I had to write some stuff for him really quickly, but it's really easy. He's a good friend of mine. I had some stuff for him. I was like, Kasey's, he's getting healthy, losing a ton of weight, but his body's still shaped like a bag of melted vanilla ice cream. Excuse Kasey's dumb face, it's all the lead paint he was exposed to at Portsmouth Public Schools. Kasey looks like the kind of guy who has to roofie himself to jerk off.
Okay, so something you guys should know about this. We might say some mean shit up here on stage tonight. Everybody who's in this show, they know what they signed up for. So if you're worried people are gonna get their feelings hurt, they won't. We talk about it ahead of time, like what's off limits, what's not cool. The only rules we have that are like hard and fast for everybody: no racism, no sexism, no homophobia. So if you stay away from that, you're good. And I think that's pretty much all we need. Oh, upcoming shows. We should probably pitch. Tomorrow night is what?
8 o'clock date night?
Yeah.
When the stars is in the audience.
Yeah, Courtney, back there somewhere. And then 10 o'clock tomorrow night is the town hall. It's a really fun form. We've only just recently started doing it again.
It's really awesome. You get to see a lot of people in the audience, people on stage making funny jokes, improv stuff we talked about that won't be like tonight. Completely come out and see both shows. It'll be great.
Yeah. In fact, I just found out like 2 or 3 hours ago that I'm in that show tomorrow night. Yeah! And I haven't done that form since I did it in New York with this guy like 4 years ago. 4 years ago, yeah. Woo! It's gonna be awesome. All right. So tonight, I think it's time for us to introduce our roasters. You guys ready to meet our roasters? Yeah! I'm gonna be introducing tonight's underdog. So he hails from Chesapeake, Virginia. We found him on the corner of Granby and Brambleton a little while ago. He looks like he was bitten by a radioactive gopher, Stephen What's up, Stephen? Nice to have you here. Steve?
Oh man, it's tight to be here. You want to pick a name or?
Well, you know, Stephen's your Facebook name, and I don't really know you that well, so.
I call all white dudes Steve that I don't know, so.
I've been making jokes about random people, and I'll accidentally throw my name in as a general.
Yeah, it just works. It's a placeholder.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice to have you here, man. Are you excited?
Dude, I'm stoked.
All right, cool. I thought you'd have a good joke for us, but I guess my expectations were too high. Come on over here.
All right, and our favorite for tonight, he used to be at the theater all the time. He's welcome back. Hail from Pocosin, Virginia. I can't speak tonight. It's all Kasey's fault. Standing 8'3", looking like a 3-5-year-old stuffed in human clothes, Tyler
Thank you. I want to thank Angel and Kasey and the myriad of vermin that have been roasted in their beards.
Wow. We keep it clean over here. I'm nice to see that you dressed up for us, I think. Tyler, I noticed when you walked out, you kind of remind me of Tom Cruise in the movie The Last Samurai. You guys remember that? Just the top one? It's
No, I think that's a little before my time, Kasey.
No, Kasey is out here looking like Father John Sissy.
Was that a gay joke? I just...
No, not at all.
all right. Well, you know, before we get into the rounds, I think I got a couple jokes for you guys I'd just like to tell. It's really easy. Steve, you look like your credit score and your IQ are both in the double digits. That's true. I noticed you look like a frat bro, but stupider. You know what I mean? Steve and Tyler are both into hiking. Steve because he can't afford a car, and Tyler because he misunderstood what they meant when they said he might run into some bears.
Steven, he looks like a January 6th with a person. Tyler, what do Tyler and recycling have in common? Deep down inside, they're both still garbage. I told you, I'm on fire right now, I'm sorry.
It's nice to have a man that sees me as I am.
You know, some people don't know this. Tyler actually auditioned to be one of the cavemen for Geico. They turned him down because they said he looked too stupid. Anyways, so we're going to go ahead and do the ceremonial coin toss. So what happens here is I'm going to have to get a coin. I'm going to throw
Kasey begging again.
Austin's got one job in this show, and it's to get the coin, and he couldn't even fucking do that.
Look at him just like, so you know, putting his blame on other people, like typical white dudes, just, you know, passing the blame. Swear to God.
Y'all paid $5.
What was all that panhandling I saw you doing out on the streets, man?
All right, so Tyler is the favorite for tonight's roast, so he gets to go first. So, I'm sorry, he gets to choose The coin toss. God damn, I'm doing a terrible job.
Those public school enforcement.
I know.
You got this.
Fucking 1.5 bold rocks and I'm a mess. All right, do you want to call heads or tails?
Tails.
Tails, okay?
You fucking would. What is this, a state coin, you asshole?
I got the most complicated coin. I think that's tails. Okay. Do you want to go first or second?
I'll let Steven go first.
Okay. So what's gonna happen is Steve's gonna get 60 seconds in the first round to basically just joke the shit out of him as much as he can. And we're gonna sit here and watch and enjoy. So I want you to pull up a chair for Mr. Tyler. And thank you very much, Derek. This is for you. And Keys, do you get a chance? Can I get another drink, sir?
You're used to doing a lot in 60 seconds, huh?
Yeah.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Derek, we ready on music? Yeah. All right, let's give a big round of applause for Steve!
All right. Well, first I want to thank Kasey for taking time out of his busy Chipotle eating schedule to let me into the show. Shout out to Angel for sharing a first name with all the coke dealers I know. That's pretty sick. But I'm mostly excited to talk about Frankenstein's monster over here. Tyler famously learned how to speak by reading a copy of Paradise Lost. That's a deep cut. You guys don't read that. That's cool. I actually got this tall by eating all the village kids. I wandered too close to his cave. It's a fucking shame, honestly. You look like you pet dogs too hard. Like against the grain. Last week, Tyler told me he hiked to the top of the Smoky Mountains, and I told him that a 2-story McDonald's does not count. You look like you bought it before you got a shot. Oh, shit. Sorry, I wrote throwaways.
All right. I think there's a couple good ones in there.
That was a couple, yeah.
I like what we had. What'd you guys think? Pretty good, yeah? I would say beatable, though, right? Yeah. Tyler, you ready? Mm-hmm. All right, let's give a big round of applause for Tyler!
Alright, well, I'd just like to say that whatever happens tonight, I'm going to be in a good mood because I'm not going to have my feelings hurt by somebody that reads at the 3rd grade level. Steven looks like if the Unabomber had no motivation or technical aptitude, so he wound up working at a gas station and selling weed behind a Denny's. My family once discussed sending me to a conversion camp where they electrocute you until you're not gay anymore, and I just want to say if they had showed me Steven in a swimsuit, they could have saved a lot of money. A kid at my job was talking about bringing an AK, and I thought my life was gonna end, and it was pretty scary for me. But then I remembered watching Steven do stand-up comedy, and I was like, you know what? Is it worth it anymore? Steven is always complaining about being broke, yet he constantly ignores my advice that he should just rent out his overbite to use as a backhoe. He's a terrible friend to have for money, but if you ever need to pull a fucking nail out of a board, guy is aceless. Steven does a little bit of home renovation work, which is probably good for him because it's the only time he's going to be pulling up any carpet. Steven is the only person I know that has managed to continue being an alcoholic while also achieving bankruptcy. I suppose that kind of makes you the monopoly man of being on a suicide watch. Right now.
Say something for a second.
I gotta say, I think Tyler really brought the heat there. Yeah, what are you guys thinking right now? Tyler, Steve?
I think Steve might be holding back a little bit.
Yeah,
Let's see what's got in the second round. Give him a
So,
chance for the second
you
round.
see that he was not pulling any punches.
I can see that.
So if you have meaner jokes, now would be the time to use them.
Well, that's what this second round's for.
Okay, well then, you ready for round 2? All right, let's give a big round of applause for Steve!
I I've always said that Tyler had a smile like the sun. Yellow and hard to look at. Tyler once got with a man with a dick that he said, and I quote, looked like driftwood. Which makes sense because his ass looks like the Great Visible Swamp. Sex with Tyler is so bad that other gay men report it as a hate crime. Tyler goes through cock like the cure for depression is in cum. Tyler has diarrhea at the same frequency in which my toddler niece drops my phone. Often. Alright, too deep a cut. Too good for diarrhea jokes, that's cool. Tyler apparently has a big dick, which would be great to make up for that lack of a good face and personality. And lastly, Tyler got a job in porn once as a guy who slipped a wet jet all to come off the floor.
Alright. That's it. Okay. Wow, roll me some applause from the audience on that round two. It's kind of falling behind you a little bit. So if you keep the pace up in round two, you might be able to hammer it home right here. You ready?
You know, I was gonna hold off on the fill, but...
Oh, okay. No need. Cue up the music and give us a big round of applause for Tyler!
Steven looks like the kind of guy that after somebody goes down on him, they give him a lot of pineapple juice because his cum tastes like motor oil. Really hope Steven can make it as a successful performer so he can get some work done, but he got a face that looks like the haunted pizza from Jimmy Neutron. After sex, Steven gives the girl a bottle of dish detergent because only something that could take the British petroleum oil spill off of ducks will make her feel clean again. Steven told me that he's not in a ring, which doesn't make sense because every live performance, including this one, all I've ever seen you do is eat shit. Like Steven and another friend of ours are out shopping right now, and it's a little difficult because every time there's a soaking tub, and I know that I'm living with Steven, I know that I can't have a microwave anymore. Because he'll electrocute himself in the tub, yeah.
It's better if you
Steven is the only person I ever know to be preemptively banned from being within 50 feet from a school zone. And I'm sure some of your jokes would be even funny tonight if you could fucking enunciate past your teeth, you wascally wabbit.
Oh man. I gotta tell you, the amount of jokes that are coming after people's dental work tonight makes me not want to smile on this stage. That is a fact. Alright, so the first two rounds, I think it's pretty clear to me that Tyler's ahead, yeah?
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, he's coming.
But round three is where fortunes are made, right?
Yeah.
And by fortunes, I mean $20 of
20
American cash money.
fucking dollars.
Oh my God, nice.
And by cash money, I mean Venmo because I forgot to go to the bank today.
I'll
So,
give you $20, man.
wow, thanks, Anna. I'm so glad you're here.
He tried to offer to people in crypto, but they're like,
Yeah, they're like, this is gonna devalue. Okay, round three, you get one joke. This better be your best joke, right? So, even if you're ahead, God damn it, Angel. This is just the way I do things.
we gotta do things, cuz.
He's from Portsmouth, you're from Virginia Beach, Angel, so... Shots fired. No.
All right. So, point is, you get one joke. It can be as long or as short as you want. If you fall flat in round three, you will not win this roast. So, a lot of pressure on you, Tyler, to keep it up. Because if you fuck up in round three, it could all be for nothing. Steve, I hope you got a good one, because you need it. All right, round of applause for Steve!
Yeah. Hey, what's up? Tyler, you dress like every guy that ever bullied you in high school. Honest to Christ, dude, you dress like you're about to write a manifesto. And it's gonna be named Manifesto. That's it, gang.
I like that one. It took me a second. stand if you want. This is informal, you know? We're just figuring this shit out as we go. All right, Tyler, are you ready for round 3?
I think I am.
All right, I hope this is brutal. I really want you to hurt his feelings. Give me a
Okay.
big round of applause!
I really want to thank you guys for applauding for my friend over here because the only other clapping he was going to hear tonight was when I turned his dad's insides into a slip and slide full of my potential kids. I had to wear the boat shoes per your comments about how I was dressing because I needed the extra traction because I have some plans. Manifesto, I should say, I'm all the way up in there. I'm playing Beethoven's Fifth on your dad's part.
Steve's dad is getting fucking right
Yeah, Steve's dad is gonna definitely be getting some dick.
He's
later.
getting deep dick tonight.
Honestly, he's needed.
Good for him. Good
All
for him.
right, so that is all 3 rounds. This is where you guys come in. So first what we're gonna do is we're gonna give you our thoughts, but it's really more important what y'all think. But then, it really doesn't matter what y'all think because we're gonna pick who we want to win anyways. So personally, I think I got Tyler ahead right now. What are you thinking?
Yeah, by a lot, but you know, that's just me.
Yeah.
I'm just one person.
So, audience, what do you guys think? Who thinks that Steve is winning this roast right now? Steve has a lot of supporters back there in what we call the pity section. So, you're doing really good back there. Who thinks that Tyler's winning this roast? One more time for Tyler! One more time for Steve! Alright, it sounds closer than I expected it to be honest with you. Derek, give us your thoughts and we're gonna convene.
I'm just really amazed that you got George Carlin and Bo Burnham here tonight. So I feel pretty good about what just happened here. No, but seriously, Tyler and I took 101 together many years ago, and most of the time I trash talk these people online ahead of the show, and there's a reason I didn't say anything about Tyler. I'm still scared to death of him to this day. So those are my thoughts.
All right, guys, we have reached a decision for our first roast. So, give a big round of applause for your opening roast champion, Tyler Jones!
It's got legs or what?
Tyler, I gotta say, oh my God, thank you, Anna. I would Venmo you instead of them now. $20 American cash money, all yours. Do you have anything that you want to say to Steve, to the audience, or to the host? It can be funny, it can be sentimental, whatever you want. This is your chance.
It's been 4 years since I've been here, I think, so thanks for having me back.
Yeah!
And he's my best friend, so I don't really know what else to say.
You sappy bitch.
I know this money's probably going to you anyway, bro.
Yeah, I'm about to get drunk. Thank you.
All right, Steve, you did not win tonight's roast, but it does take a lot of bravery to come up here on this stage in front of these people and get made fun of. So do you have anything that you want to say to Tyler, to the audience, or to the hosts? Fuck you, Angel.
Well, I didn't put a lot of thought in this, I'm going to be honest, so I didn't write anything for you guys. You do not register on my mind at all at any time. That's good. I want to thank everyone for coming out and supporting comedy. That's fucking sick. And, dude, I love you, man. You're the best.
It's funny that Steve says he didn't write any jokes for me because that reminded me that I have a bunch of jokes that I wrote about you that I haven't gotten to say yet.
I would love to hear them.
So I'm just going to go through a couple of them really quickly. Steve is from Chesapeake, the land of the free and the home of the mediocre. He's an aspiring filmmaker in the same sense that I'm an aspiring porn star. We both just have to accept that we don't have the talent. You know what I mean? Steve always looks like he's about to look over his shoulder to check for a black person and then lean in and tell a really racist joke and then ask me if he could bum a cigarette. Steve, I'm not sure if they told you this, but you actually are allowed to shower before coming to these shows.
I wasn't told.
Your skin is so greasy, Public House could use it to cook their fries. Oh, shit. All right. Tyler, I got a few more for you as well. You know, this is the part of the show we kind of just dump the jokes that we didn't get a chance to use. So, let's see. Tyler has the bulging eyes of a haunted baby. Tyler is an ODU monarch, which is appropriate because he looks like the results of several generations of royal inbreeding.
Nice.
He has the bone structure of a character from The Hills Have Eyes. He graduated from ODU, which is about as impressive as graduating from diapers to pull-ups. I can say that, I'm allowed to say that, because I also graduated from ODU, and because I still wear pull-ups. Tyler's hair is really long. It's similar to the amount of time he spends between jobs, or the amount of time Steve spends between relationships. Tyler works at a movie theater, which explains why his eyes always look like he was strapped to the chair from Clockwork Orange.
I only have a couple for you guys. Steven, you look like you got the bones of 15 girls buried in your backyard. Tyler, you look like a sexy E.T.
I'm learning a lot about Angel tonight.
Nicer than any of my exes.
Only the best of the champ.
All right, well, that's pretty much all we got for the first half, guys. So the second half is going to be a lot different because co-hosting, we have Angel Sanchez and, I'm going to reveal it for the first time ever since Facebook, Jordan Burton! Where's he at? So,
Hello, everybody. Are you ready to see an actual talented host on the stage for the second half? I'm sorry, Chris.
okay, so we're going to take a very brief intermission. It's going to be about 10 minutes. Get some beers, come back a little bit more drunk, and in the second half, you're going to get to see me roasting my very good friend Patrick, who's over here making out with his girlfriend. All right, we'll see you in a few minutes, guys.